Welcome to US Tzu Chi 360. I'm Ginger Chang. Today our feature is on sustainable green living in New York City, a way of life that has become second nature to the team here at Queens County Farm Museum in Flora Park, New York. I'm very fortunate to have the Executive Director, Amy Boncardo, with us today as my guest. Welcome, Amy.
Hi, Ginger. Thank you for coming to the farm today.
So first off, can you tell me what's so special about this farm in regards comparison to the farms upstate and eastern Long Island?
This particular farm is very special because it dates back to 1697. It's the longest continuously farmed site in New York State, and we've been an active truck farm since the 1920s, still bringing produce and freshly grown fruits and vegetables into the city for urbanites to enjoy.
Then not many people can say they run a farm. Can you tell us what goes into organizing it?
Well, this particular farm is a little more mixed than other farms because we have historic structures, we're landmark designated, we have special events for the general public, we have all the museum aspects combined with the working farm. So between planting plans and event plans and educational programs, it's quite busy. I think of it as a patchwork quilt. Well,
the farm itself indeed is a hidden oasis. So let's go meet the team behind it.
People learned a long time ago that if you wash the feathers.
My name is Sarah Meyer and I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing here at the Queens County Farm Museum. Queens County Farm Museum is on a piece of land that has been farmed since 1697. It's had a number of different landowners, and the Adrian's family built the Adrian's farmhouse behind us in 1772, and they primarily lived as sustenance farmers, so what they were growing here was just to support their family. The farm progressed, and with more modern methods and mechanization, the farm became a market farm, a truck farm. So they were bringing crops to the Bronx via barges and wagons. At a certain point, this piece of land was the biggest producer in Queens County. Now this piece of land is actually part of the New York City Parks Department and is operated by the nonprofit Queens County Farm Museum.
My name's Kenan Kay, and I'm the Director of Agriculture here at the Queens Farm. After working for a few years more rurally, I had made the decision I wanted to be in the city for a little bit and got really lucky that there was actually a farm in the city that was hiring. So that's how I got here. In 2009, they were looking to start a market garden operation. So on the one hand, we're a park, we're overseen by Parks Department, so we're public, we're accessible to people, and that's a high priority. On the other hand, we're an organic farm. This is a team effort, 100%, so we have like an incredible team of farmers here. Right now our team is 6 women, just happens to be women, but it's great.
Yep, we kind of incidentally have an all-female crew. I enjoy learning with women. I think it's like good communication, and the way you figure out things together might be slightly different. Because of that, because we're really organized, it allows us to kind of expand in different directions.
My name is Anna Marie Garrow. I am a farmer here at Queens County Farm. I supervise the volunteers here on the farm.
I think farming is something that's very instinctual. And that's part of the beauty of it, is that it's inside all of us.
My name is Lacey Sorrell, and I'm an apprentice here at Queens County Farm Museum for this season. My background with the vegetables is primarily community-supported agriculture, so it's a very different system going into it. This is a direct market farm, and so it's a different beast from the planting end to the selling end.
Diversity and rotation is kind of the name of the game in our farming system. Within the 3 acres that we have, you can sort of see it's a patchwork. We have tomatoes and flowers and beans and more flowers and radishes.
At the point we're at now, a number of the structures here have been restored, including the Adrian's farmhouse, as well as our horse barn, which is now a space for educational programs. In addition to that, we do a number of educational programs for New York City schools every day. There's hundreds of kids here. In total, we serve about 500,000 people a year here.
Oh, how you doing?
Our livestock family kind of resembles how we do things in the growing fields. We really celebrate diversity and grow a lot of different kinds of things, and so we raise a lot of different kinds of chickens too. So we've actually been using a lot of our livestock to help us kind of bring the woodland under control. The goats kind of ate everything that they could reach, and then the pigs root around and get the roots. And then it's now providing a really shady, lovely pasture for our sheep and our alpaca. Every Thursday here at Queen's Farm is a big harvest day, because not only are we harvesting for our on-site farm stand, which is Wednesday through Sunday, but we also go to Union Square on Fridays. So we spend the whole day today out in the fields pulling in everything that's ripe, and now we're just sort of washing and bunching and crimping and processing everything. We're preparing for here for today and also for tomorrow. We usually sell the perfect one, so I'm looking for the perfect one. Kia, our market manager, usually gets here at around 6 in the morning and loads up the truck and heads into the city.
My name's Kia McElwain, and I'm the market manager at the Queens County Farm Museum. During the summer we have the farm stand at the farm, and that's Wednesday through Sunday. So in the past there was a lot of focus on Union Square because this is a great place to meet people and get new people to come out and visit.
I always get mint. I'm famous for always getting mint, and they're wonderful lettuce and flowers when they're in season.
Their lettuce is just one of the best that I found. It always tastes so good, and yeah, I've just been coming to them for a long time. What's fun is you can just follow the white coats, figure out where they're going, and then you know it's good.
We come here every Friday. They've always got gorgeous stuff. I mean, it's the quality of the product is really what it comes down to.
I really like their turnips. We do a soft scrambled egg dish on our menu with truffles and porcini mushrooms, and like for us to be able to serve the whole plant with the greens, they're tender enough, and the turnips are just really special because they're super petite. I mean, anytime you buy from a vendor, you're not really you're not able to specify exactly what you need in terms of size, and the best thing for us is that we know what we're buying.
People are so grateful. Like, they love what we do, and they love our vegetables. It's kind of a great finish for the whole cycle. Like, it's amazing that you can grow something from a seed and it ends up being food. People take it home and feed each other. Like, that's really beautiful. It's a nice cycle.
It's intriguing, it's exciting, and it's inspiring to see where food comes from and to taste it too. When you taste something fresh from the ground, it's really amazing. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to really be wowed.
I think we all feel very lucky to be living in New York City, but being able to farm on such a large piece of land. Like, it is extremely unique, and with that opportunity means that education is very much like a mission of what we are doing here.
It's really fun when we're bringing vegetables into the city in our red truck to think, you know, we're kind of following the same path that they would. Probably takes us the same amount of time and traffic too. So
this is kind of like a homecoming. You know, like in the winter I go away for a month or I go away for a couple months, and whenever I come back, the first market day feels like, oh yeah, I'm back.
It's wild to kind of have this little parcel of land. It takes patience and humility to really kind of observe, to be in a space, to be growing on a space, and to really get a sense of what works, what doesn't work, what you can grow, what you can reap from the soil. My hope is that it will forever be preserved as such, and that it will honor the traditions, the agrarian traditions that it holds, but also that it will provide really relevant and cutting-edge experiences and information to people who are interested in farming now. So I've stayed in it, and I know I'll be doing it forever.
According to the US Environmental Protection Agency, sustainable farming manages soil well that it creates a carbon sink, which means it traps the carbon and reduces climate change. Keeping in mind with the sustainable and the recycling system practiced by Kenan and her team, Amy, can you tell us why this structure is so important to the farm?
Well, I think anything that takes pollutants from the air, especially something as wonderful as farming, the fact that our processes take carbon from the air and trap them in the soil for a very long term, if not indefinitely, is a benefit to everyone.
Then I also understand that animals now, the farm doesn't kill them for food, but at one time they were killed for food. Can you tell us what brought about this change?
Well, there are two sides to all these stories. We raise heritage breed livestock here, and ironically, the only way to perpetuate breeds is to use those livestock as food. The Farm Museum decided to go to a no-kill policy to address the needs of the people that found that that was morally wrong. Right now and into the future, we don't have any plans on processing livestock as food.
Well, let's take a short break and go in the next segment to meet two individuals who made the compassionate choice by using veganism to support sustainability and animal welfare. Can I stand?
Hello, I'm Rebecca Woody, and I've been a long-time vegetarian and lover of animals my whole life. Coming as individuals, really, but supporting everybody that's here.
I think it's kind of amazing. Everybody's here for like all different reasons, and like, I don't know, everybody's like having fun. It's like with a lot of different political viewpoints.
Hi guys, this is Ginger. I am at the Veggie Pride Parade 2012 here in New York City's Chelsea district, and this is the 5th year, and as you can see around me, all these people gathered today are coming together under one cause, for vegetarianism and animal rights.
My name is Donna Michelle Bowden. I'm the author of Sister Vegetarian's 31 Days of Drama-Free Living. And I have been a vegetarian and now I'm a vegan for about 3 years. I came to this lifestyle because I was having a lot of health issues. As soon as I started eating a vegetarian lifestyle, and my body started to heal. In 3 days, swelling started to disappear. 3 years later, no stomach problems, I'm healthy, I'm exercising. And all this is based on, I started eating just vegetables, no processed vegetarian, no processed vegan foods.
This is not commercial space, it's just people. And you're gonna pour your guts out, you're gonna tell the world why you love your vegan diet, your veggie diet, why your struggle, your story.
My name is Lisa. Elsa Draken, and I'm a volunteer with Mercy for Animals. They do outreach, they do a lot of grassroots activism, like handing out literature, like basically they just want to educate the public about the truth behind what goes on.
My name is Casey Constable. I'm a volunteer for Vegan Outreach and Mercy for Animals, and work full-time in aviation.
During the parade, we met Casey, who has been volunteering his time and voice for animals over the past 8 years. He works 99% alone most of the time because he discovered he's been able to reach a greater and more receptive audience.
I became vegan. I cut back when my father had a heart attack and triple bypass surgery. And then slowly I learned about what they do to animals on my own. And that's why I feel a need to educate other people, because I would have surely have changed sooner for the animals purely if I've known, but no one was promoting or doing activism to ever give me a booklet. That's why I find like programs like Vegan Outreach and Mercy for Animals are very empowering, not only to the person given the booklet, but also for the volunteer. It's very empowering to reach a lot of people.
Yep, yeah, I like doing colleges as often as I can on my days off work because I find them to be very open-minded. They're younger. A lot of them are questioning things and willing to learn.
Trying to go to Paris to go vegetarian. Well, my name is Valerie. I'm a nursing student here at BMCC. I've been a vegetarian for 2 years now. It was definitely something that was interesting. I brought it home. I showed it to my parents, so I'm trying to get to at least cut out some of their meat, and it's definitely made an impact on them, people that are just not interested in animal rights at all. I think what you guys are doing is awesome. You know, coming out here and showing the world what is really going on is, you know, it's huge.
Yeah.
I give out a couple dozen an hour, probably about, if I stand out here all day, I might give out 200 to 300. Yeah, but that's a good movie. I'm sorry you heard that. So I actually like going, yeah, most people are just shy, but there's a lot of people that do take it, or at least look, and I see a lot of cringing when they see it. So it's a little bit of a wake up. Well, there's some good products.
I had seen this website a while ago, and I went through it, and I saw many of its videos about killing porks, cows, and all these things in a really cruel way. I kind of didn't feel good to eat meat after that much. When I see meat and I think like, oh my God, I don't like to eat that. It was killed in a really bad way.
I like working alone a lot for a few reasons. I can decide impromptu if I have the afternoon off work. And the best thing is that a lot of good things you can do alone. You can empower yourself. You don't need to have a big group of people to have a big impact.
Joining me in holding up the Veggie Pride Parade banner was Turlock Malik. Besides being a New York Emmy-nominated filmmaker, Turlock's vegetarian restaurant Ayurveda Cafe has been a big hit in New York City's Upper West Side.
My name is Turlock Malik. I am the co-founder of Ayurveda Cafe, and the concept basically is serving an Indian vegetarian food based on the Ayurvedic principle, which talks about we are dedicated to your well-being with physical body and mind as well. The element we add in our cooking and serving and presenting the whole thing is love and compassion.
To me, Ayurveda Cafe is very special. My mother, who has passed away since, she will never eat in any of my other restaurants. And she was like a purist, a vegetarian, like in the same kitchen, if you cook meat and vegetables together, to her it's not total vegetarian. So opening this place was special because we wanted to have no meat here, all vegetarian, and she felt very at home over here. So that made me very happy. That's why this place is so special, more than any other place I have.
And we have no menu. We change every day in the lunch and every day dinner. It's a complete meal with all the 2 vegetables, lentils, appetizer, dessert, salad. The whole concept is you come here, have a seat, and enjoy whatever we are serving. It's like going to somebody's house. Yeah, you get dipping it, right?
Well, you know, I've lived in this neighborhood for years, worked in this neighborhood for years, and it's great to just come in and to know that what you're going to get is going to be good, but you don't have to think about ordering it. It's just, here it is, it's served to you with compassion.
Somebody said.
Well, I've been for 2 months in New York, and it's been for a month and a half. I'm coming to this place quite often, and I really enjoy this food. I lived in India for 1 year, 3 months, and in there I had some Ayurveda treatments, and the food as well, easy to digest.
If you eat healthy, you will remain healthy. So Ayurveda is all about body, mind, and soul. Ayurveda Cafe. David? Like the yogi says, you know, when your intention is there, rest everything begin to weave itself. When it weaves itself, it becomes something which people like.
Welcome, let's hear it go, veggie! Be proud, raise your hand!
Whether if it's sustainable farming or making the choice to have a meat-free diet, in the end, green living is about everyone making contributions in their own ways and coming together to make it happen. Welcome back. Interestingly, cow belching is one of the 5 most important reasons why food has such a big impact on the planet, since factory farm manure emits significant amounts of methane gas into the atmosphere. Keeping in the same vein, Amy, can you tell us why the farm has been able to last so long in regards to sustainability? Like, what's the secret?
The secret is a dedicated core of professionals working together to use methods that are proven to be solid and sustainable.
Then Amy, what are some future plans you have for the farm?
We have a lot of exciting plans for the Farm Museum. We have a master plan that's been fully developed, and it includes the addition of 15 acres of additional farmland for crop growing and for livestock. And also, we have plans to build a wonderful visitor center and welcome center in the southern end of the Farm Museum. And I think within the next 5 to 10 years, all of these projects will be completed.
Then what about the farm animals? Do you plan on expanding?
We definitely want to have more variety of farm animals, especially the beautiful alpaca. They're my favorite.
Well, Amy, thank you so much for letting us be here, and congratulations on receiving the Mayor's Award for Arts and Culture.
Thank you so much, Ginger.
And for those of you at home, if you live in New York or ever in town, you have to come by. It's a beautiful place here. I'm Ginger Chang, and I'll see you next week.